Welcome to the Spring 2018 NCRP Portfolio Capstone course. I'm Professor Whipple. I want to commend you on your long journey through many courses to get this far. Throughout this process, you have become experts in the theories, best practices, research, and processes of NCRP. You will soon have an MA degree in hand and the knowledge to transform the world. I am a 1994 graduate of a previous incarnation of the program, which was the Masters of Behavioral Science with an emphasis on negotiation and conflict resolution. I have taught several variations of the capstone course since 2000. The course has evolved through thesis, group project, comprehensive exam, a portfolio of course artifacts, student summaries of courses with a literature review, and future program. This version introduces conflict stories with an issue spotting exam, a presentation, and a paper for future publication. The goal of this course is for you to demonstrate mastery of negotiation, conflict resolution, and peace building. The course objectives are for you to put into perspective the breadth of course requirements and create a satisfactory solution to a detailed question. The portfolio process is an opportunity for you to create an organized multi-chapter portfolio with a table of contents, chapters, and appendices that will demonstrate your graduate level scholarship. The syllabus and portfolio guide contain everything you need to create your portfolio. All of my lectures follow the instructions in the portfolio guide. The syllabus and the menus provide everything you need to complete the portfolio, create a presentation, author an article for publication, and prepare for your comprehensive exam. I will be introducing the assignments by adding new menus each week for the first half of the course. Please let me know if you would like me to add a lecture or additional assignment details. You may send me text message questions or post to the venting board if you need additional clarifications. The sections of the portfolio include chapters and appendices. I recommend page ranges so you give me enough of your writing for me to evaluate that you can demonstrate the thoughtful selection of a detailed question, appropriate citation of literature, critical and independent thinking in the solution, presentation of ideas into publishable content, and application of knowledge through creating conflict stories and spotting issues. The recommended chapter length is based on a 12-point font, double-spaced paper with 1-inch margins. The capstone course has evolved over time. When I completed my capstone in 1994, we had a choice of an individual thesis or group project. The project could be completed in one term and the thesis could take several years. I opted for the project, and in 2000 I started teaching the capstone course. In 2002, we started offering a comprehensive exam option. Then in 2006, Marco Turk received approval from the Academic Senate to offer a portfolio option. The first variation of the portfolio was based on course reviews and a literature review leading to a future program. And then the second variation of the portfolio involved analyzing artifacts. Now we are in the process of creating a new portfolio based on feedback from students in the last few years. Our department chair, the dean, and an external evaluator have provided feedback on this process. The new portfolio replaces the future program with a presentation and publishable paper. We have also replaced the course reviews with an issue spotting exam and conflict stories. The book references you will need are the publication manual of the American Psychological Association, the Handbook of Conflict Resolution, and Managing Conflict Through the Negotiated World. The Handbook of Conflict Resolution is available through eBury on the CSUDH library website. Kellett's books are available through EBSCOhost, which you can find online at the CSUDH library. You need to have the APA publication manual easily accessible to maintain a uniform style throughout your portfolio. I expect to see you cite relevant materials from the Handbook of Conflict Resolution in your literature review and satisfactory solution. Kellett and Dalton go into writing and interpreting conflict stories in Managing Conflict in a Negotiated World. You can also skim Kellett's conflict dialogue if you need more examples. You should skim these books and use them as references rather than read them for memorization. All of the due dates from January 5th, 2018 through March 15th, 2018 are for you to submit the sections for instructor and peer feedback. This is to let you know you are on the correct track and what you need to improve on. I will be checking your citations by searching for them in your reference section, running a variety of electronic grammar checkers, and using rubrics to determine the quality of your work. The final portfolio must be submitted on or before March 22nd, 2018. I will use the work submitted after March 22nd to determine credit or no credit. Let me know if you can't meet this final deadline so I may process an incomplete. The majority of the course time will be spent actively participating in the peer review and editing process. I will provide grading rubrics for each section of the portfolio. You should compare the portfolio section with the rubric. The participation schedule suggests dates for groups to be reviewing portfolio sections. From my experience, the students who successfully complete the portfolio, write and revise every day, follow a timeline, and constantly give and receive peer feedback. Each student needs to write or revise approximately 2 to 3 pages per day and proofread about 5 pages a day to get through this process. I will be observing the interactions and feedback in the groups as a guide on the side and rarely intervene. It is the group's responsibility to motivate every member to follow the timeline and provide positive and meaningful feedback. In small classes of 7 students or less, the whole class will be one group. Once again, welcome to the NCR 591 capstone course. I look forward to watching the evolution of your portfolio, reading your introductions, and reading your definition of a good conflict story on the discussion board this week.